I'm Ellie Gowers and here are 10 questions to get to know me.
What would I say to you?
Really love female songwriters, in particular people like Carole King, Joni Mitchell. I'm a big fan of Annie Briggs as well, who was an interpreter of folk song. I also really love the 90s songwriter scene as well, so people like Fiona Apple and Alanis Morissette, with, I don't know, tinges of rebellion and feminine kind of power. A lot of what inspires me outside of music is just living. A good conversation, travelling, meeting new people, walking, reading, just lived experience I think is really important for songwriting and perspective. I always remember being sat to the right of my mum's piano stool. She'd play organ at church and me being an incredibly annoying child would constantly pull all the stops in and out in theatre shows as well. But I'd always have to sit really still for that and I wasn't allowed to play any of the keys because I'd get told off quite a lot. Going back to car journeys with my dad, I remember Gone, Gone, Gone by Robert Plant and Alison Krauss. Amy MacDonald, Mr. Rock and Roll, that was on constant repeat. My third one, I think, would be Eva Cassidy's version of Time After Time. It's always been present in my life. She's got one of my favourite voices ever. I love the American West Coast songwriter scene at the moment, the kind of Madison, Cunningham, Andrew Bird, that sort of circle. I think they're doing some really interesting things and the songwriting sensibility is really resonating with me. So I think those sorts of people would be my answer, but I'm also just really enjoying collaborating with other people at the moment, sort of songwriting and co-writing, just sharing music with people and playing music with people and getting ideas from that. I'm kind of just interested in doing that more and more.
Let's leave it down aside.
Probably the one I first learned, and I learnt this from the singing of Annie Briggs, and it's The Snow It Melts the Soonest. The idea of the changing of the seasons and womanhood as well, and the cycles that we kind of go through life. I couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was about, like something probably quite angsty, maybe to do with a boy or like an argument with my parents. I do remember the first feeling that I had when I wrote something down in like song form, and it was just such a feeling of relief. I probably started songwriting at about 12, 13 years old. I loved music and I would eat it as much as I could through any form. And it wasn't until, maybe I was 14 or 15 where I started to realise, like I'm writing songs, or at least something that has a bit of structure to it. I've been writing a lot for this new album at the moment. One of the last songs I wrote for it was a song about a walking trip I did last year, and I went and did some of the Camino for a couple of weeks out in Spain. The reason I went out initially is because I wanted a break from the normal life and reality and just wanted to run away and escape for a bit. But after 2 days by myself, realised very quickly that I kind of needed that human connection, and that was a really beautiful thing to experience. So this song, it's quite pessimistic really. It's called Don't Come Looking For Me, but there's kind of tinges of that needing to be around people and having that kind of human connection and community around you. This one would definitely be Joni Mitchell. I love her voice, her songwriting, and kind of everything she's ever stood for. And I think with Joni Mitchell, her albums have kind of always found me at different points in my life. So when I first started listening to her, it was her first album, Song to a Seagull, that really kind of connected with me. And I think perhaps that was because I was at a similar age as her when she wrote the album. And then kind of as I've grown up in my life, I've kind of resonated more with her other albums, things like Hygieia and Blue as well. I love Blue. I've not sought them out. They've always come to me at a time where I feel like I've needed them. I love playing live and I love doing gigs and I love meeting audiences and kind of, developing that rapport with them on stage. And so I hope they come away with that feeling of like community, like they've had a really good time with other people as well. And I think there's no better feeling than knowing you've supported a venue and a musician and you've spent time with people that you want to go to gigs with. And so I think it's really, a really important thing for community is live music. And so I hope people come away with that sort of communal warmth that you can get from gigs.
But I cannot stay, so in the darkness of winter came and stole all of those plans made. Some stories don't grow, and some things